previous class? Anyone?
Yeah, sir. Types of cloud and their characteristics and the
Okay.
services.
Okay. Yes. Okay, guys. So what is the main thing is? So today we are going to start our first AWS service. Okay. So that is our main service in AWS. Okay. So I will share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So 1 minute, I will log into my account. Okay. So what is the first service we are going to discuss in AWS? That is called IAM. Okay. Identity Access Management. Okay. So why we are learning this learning as a first service means that is very, very important one to access your AWS management. Okay. So AWS account. So when you guys are creating the AWS account, you will get one credential that is called admin credential. I think you all are having admin credential, right? Your mail ID with password.
Yeah.
Is it
Yes.
correct? Yes. So just think about in your organization, if you are having a AWS account with admin access, you are having some junior people, okay, junior people or some person is joining to your team. They want to see your infrastructure. It's like database configuration and mission configuration, everything they want to see. Okay, so only they want to analyze your infrastructure. That's it. So will you share your credential to that people?
No.
Why?
No. A common credential can be shared where it is restricted that which and all can be viewed by them, but not a credential which is owned by individual.
Okay. So what is the main thing here is if you guys sharing, see whatever credentials you are having in the first time, that is called admin credential. Okay. So if you are sharing the credential to someone, it might be your colleague or it might be a third person or whatever. So they can do whatever they want. They can destroy your infrastructure. They can create whatever they want and they can use, they can create multiple expensive servers. It's going to be affect your billing. Is it correct?
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so that is a main perspective, right? So that is a first thing. And the second thing is how you are going to improve your security. Okay, that is a main thing. For example, so when you guys are creating the AWS account, you are having an admin credential, some mail ID, some username, password, right? So just think about nowadays we are having the multiple factor authentication, right? So we are not using only username and password. We are proving who you are using the other authentication method as well. For example, OTP, message OTP, or else some kind of authenticator app, or else we are having some face recognition and fingerprint. So nowadays we are having multiple authentication. So why do we need these authentications? So we
To
can
be
use
more
only
secure.
username, password, right?
To be more
For
secure.
security purpose.
Yes.
Security.
It's about more security perspective, right? So just think about if someone is having your account credential, it's about the username and password. They can also log into your account, right? So what is the main thing here is, so nowadays we are having the hackers. Okay, so the hacker is always looking for hack your infra. That is the main thing. So we need to be very careful with the credential. Okay, so that's why AWS is providing the security wise. They are providing some improvement and some services you can make it as a strong like multi-factor authentication. Okay, you guys can, it is not default. Okay, so that is the main thing. When you guys are creating a AWS account, it is not it is not a default setting. You need to configure that one. You need to enable the MFA. Okay, so AWS is supporting some three type of MFA and MFA, all those things we can discuss. Okay, so that is a main thing. Okay, so the security wise, we need what main, and the second thing is we need to handle our AWS with proper access and admin. That is the main thing. So up to this clear. So now
Yeah.
you guys understood what is IAM.
Yeah.
One type of
Okay.
admin access.
Yes, correct. So and what is the main thing here is you guys are not going to be share your credential to anyone. Okay, so that is admin credential. So simply what you will do, you will create a users. So for example, assume in your team there will be a two-person. So one person is John, second person is a Bob. Okay, so that two-person need to access your AWS account with different perspective. Okay, the John wants to access your AWS account with only reader access, and the second person, Bob, want to access your AWS account with admin access. Okay, so in that scenario, what you guys can do, you guys can create a two users in the IAM. That you can name it as a John. Another user you can name it as a Bob. You can provide the permission and you can share the credential to that people. Is it clear?
Yes, clear.
Okay, so it's like you can create a John user with some permission plus password. Okay, you can create a user with that credential. You can share the credential to that John, so that John can use their own credential to log into the AWS account. Okay, he don't want to use your credential, whatever we are having in the first time, right? The admin credential. You don't want to use your credential. Okay, and also the main perspective of the IAM is if you are creating a multiple user and sharing to that people, so whoever doing some action in the AWS, everything you can able to track. There will be a log. Okay, so for example, John is editing the EC2 mission configuration. John has deleted the database, so everything is tracked by your AWS. So there will be a log that is stored in AWS. Okay, so that based on the username, you guys can able to find who performed the action, who deleted, who edited, everything you can able to track in the AWS logs. So that is a main perspective of user creation. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So normally creating the user, that is very simple. In the AWS search, you can search for IAM. So before you guys are creating a searching the servers, you need to be understand one main important thing. So that is a region. Okay. So what is the main thing is whatever service you are creating in the AWS, so make sure you are in the correct region. Okay. So if suppose I am in the India, right? So we are in India. If I'm trying to create some mission database in Virginia, is it correct?
No.
No. What
No.
it will be impact?
It would be slow, basically. Possibilities.
Performance. Okay. Only performance.
It's a traffic.
Cost. Okay. Cost is a very, very important one. See guys, what is the main thing here is in Mumbai region, if you are paying $7 for one EC2 mission, but same dollar you are not going to pay in the Virginia. Okay. In the Virginia, you are going to pay $100 or $120. Okay. So based on the region also, the cost also will get vary. Is it clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the cost is not same for all the region. That is the important thing. Okay, so that is make sure when you guys are creating the whatever services in the AWS, you are in a correct region. Okay, so then only you need to start to create a services. Up to this clear?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. And now I am in the Mumbai region. And now what I will do, I will go to the IAM, just search for IAM. We'll go to the IAM. Yes. So now this is my IAM dashboard, Identity Access Management. Okay. So normally it's a very simple UI. Okay. It's not a complicated UI. If you guys want to create a user, go to the users, click create user. That's it. Okay. So what is the main thing is you need to give the username. For example, I'm going to give the username as John. Okay. I'm creating this credential for John. So now what I'm going to do, this option is important. Okay, what is the main thing is whatever you guys are doing in AWS, this UI is called AWS console, AWS management console. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing in the UI, that is called AWS management console. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm enabling this option. Why? Because if I'm not enable this option, the user can't able to log into the AWS console. Is it clear? Even though he's having a username and password, he can't able to log in because I need to provide this. I need to provide this option. Provide a user access to the AWS management console. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So once you guys enable this option, just come down. Just click I want to create a IAM user and just come down. So now you need to set a password. That's it. It's a normal thing. So you can give it as an auto-generated password. So AWS will automatically generate one random password. Or else if you want custom password, you can click the second option. You can give your custom password. Well, for example, I'm going to give my custom password. Yes. And after that, what I'm going to do, so you can, for improving the security, you can check this box. User must create a new password at next sign in. So what is the main thing here is whatever password you are sharing with the John, so always John will use the same credential, right? So to improve the security, he need to reset the password, right? John only should know the password. You should not know about John password. Even though you are admin, you should not know about John password. Okay, so that's why AWS is giving one option. So you can check this box, right? So that John can reset the password in the first login. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So yes, that's it. And just click next. Okay, so up to this, what we have done, we have given the username and AWS console access, and we have set the password. The three things we have completed. Up to this, any doubts?
No doubts.
Okay. So now what is the main
Rajesh,
thing?
should we need
Yes.
to do
No, one
parallelly
doubt.
that or no?
What you're telling?
Should we need to follow you? Like we should do the steps parallelly or
No. So just observe the things, okay? And
Oh,
once we have completed the session, just try it in your local, okay?
sure. Okay. Sure.
Rajesh, one more thing. There, you were doing custom password, right? What was that
Yes.
password you typed? Like, how do we generate that? Or it's like instant taken, like runtime, whatever I enter is considered to be the custom
Yes,
password.
correct. So I'm giving the one password. You can give whatever password you want. You can give admin at 123 or whatever.
So, this is the instance where, like, this is the console place where we are entering is for the first time, right? This is not
Correct.
something known password.
Yes, correct.
It's unknown password, right? Like for
Correct.
first time we are entering. Okay.
Yes. See, I'm generating the credentials for John. Okay.
Okay, but then what is this? User must create a next password at next sign in.
Yes.
Should
See, for
we create
example,
one more
assume,
time?
see, you are generating the credentials for John. What is the username? The username is John. The password you just assume admin at 123. Okay.
Mhm.
If you are sharing the credential to John, might be that John can use the same password for long term. Okay, so what I'm telling to John, you must create a new password in the first login so the John can reset the password in the first login. He should not, you don't want to use the same admin at 123. He need to reset the password in the first login. Okay.
Okay, you mean to say that since as an admin, I'm creating a role for others, so you're just doing a one-time password for them, and whosoever will log in with that credentials, next time when they log in, once they log in, they need to reset their password. Is how it's gonna work?
Correct. Yes. Is it clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So we'll go to the next option. Okay. So now what is the main thing here is, so we have created the user, like we have given the username, password, and console login. The three things we have completed. So now you just think about, so if you are not giving any permission to John, right? So if even though John is having a credential, he can't able to see anything inside your AWS account. He can able to log in, but he can't see any services in your AWS account because he is not having any valid permission. Is it clear? So for example, John is using the username like John, password is admin at 123. He is logging to your AWS account, but he can't see anything inside your AWS account because he's not having a permission. Is it clear?
Okay.
So now what we are
Yeah,
going to do, we are going to attach the permission to the John. That is a main perspective. Why we are creating a user? We are creating a user with valid permission. So what are the things he want to do in the AWS? He can perform with the restricted permission. That is the important thing. Okay. For attaching the permission to the user, we are having a three option. So one is the group level permission. Another one is the copy permission or attach the policy directly. Okay. So we have a three types. So I will explain one by one. 1 minute. I will open my paint diagram. Okay, so what is the main thing here is just think about if I'm creating multiple users. Okay, so for example, I'm creating John, Bob, and I'm creating the some other users. So for example, I'm creating 5 users. Okay, so same way, whatever I have did, right? So now what is the main thing is every time while creating a user, I need to attach the permission. For example, first 2 user, I want to attach admin permission. 1, 2. And the third user, I need to attach developer permission. And fourth user as well. And the fifth user, I need to attach reader permission. Okay. So if you are creating a multiple user and you are attaching the permission to each user, it's a difficult. Okay. Just think about in your organization, they are asking like which people and who and all having the admin access. Then what you will do? So they are asking report. So they are asking report like what are the peoples they are having a admin access. So what you will do?
There is a role created which is mapped to the admin roles, and that role has to be mapped to other users.
Okay. So normally what you will do here is you will go to the users. Okay. Inside a user, you can find the permission. Okay. So just think about if it is a 5 user, no issue. You can go to the first user, second user, you can take the permission, right? So you can tell like first 2 user is having admin, third user is having developer, fourth user is having developer, right? But what is the main thing is if you are having hundreds of users or 1,000 plus user in the big organization, then finding a user who is having admin access, that is very difficult. Okay. So that's why the group is coming to the pictures. Okay. So what we are going to do, we are going to simply create a groups, multiple groups. For example, admin group, developer group, reader group. Okay. So what I'm going to do, so normally I'm going to call it as a admin. The group name is admin and this one is developer. This one is reader. So instead of attaching the permission directly to the user, I will attach the admin permission to the admin group. I will attach the developer permission to developer group and reader to reader group. So now what I will do while creating a user, I will attach the user to the group level. I will attach the group user to the group. That's it. So now what will happen? If the user is belongs to admin group, then the user is having an admin access. Is it clear? So I'm not going to attach each permission to each user. Okay. Simply I will create a user. I will attach the user to the appropriate group level. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
What
For
about others?
single
Yeah, clear,
user,
Raj.
Yes, sir.
for
Yes,
single
good.
user, shall we connect multiple groups?
Yes, that is possible. For example, the first user you can attach to admin group as well as a developer group. No issue. Is it clear?
Okay. Yeah.
So that is the main thing. And also what is the main advantage of group here is if you guys remove the user from the group, the user is going to be lose the permission. Is it clear? Because we are attaching the permission in the group level, not in the user level. Okay. If you are attaching the user to the group, he will get the admin permission. If you are removing the user from the group, he is going to be lose the permission. So that is the main advantage of group. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. So that is the main perspective of group. So now just think about your organization is asking like how many users having a admin users. That's it. Very simple. You can go to the admin group. You can take the count. You can tell you can simply tell 10 users is having admin access. That's it. So this
Yeah.
is how the group is going to be simplify your work. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes. So now what we are going to do, so that is the first option. While creating the user itself, you can add the user to the group. Okay. Or else after creating the user, you can attach the group to, you can attach the user to the group. Whatever you want, you can do that one. Simply you can create a user and you can attach the user to the group level. Or else while creating the user itself, you can attach the group. That is the main thing. Okay. And also you can able to see, I have created 2 groups, admin group and developer group. And parallelly, you can able to see which permission the group is having. The group is having administrator access and it is having reader access. Okay, I will show how to create a group. Okay, so that is the first option. So the first option is clear, adding user to the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about the second option here is, 1 minute, I need to do the sign in.
Just if group is creating,
Yes.
is it affect any cost expensive?
No. See, in the IAM level, you can create multiple users, multiple groups. It is not in the cost level. It is not going to be affect any cost. Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, so what is the main thing I need to tell here is when you guys are trying to log in your AWS, it will ask two types. One is a root user, another is IAM user. Okay. So root user means that is your admin credential. So at very first time you are having a credential, right? Your email ID and password. That is called root user. You can able to see account owner that perform a task. Okay. And second one is the IAM user. What is the IAM user here is? So now only we are creating some IAM users, right? So whenever the IAM user wants to log into in your AWS account, they need to choose a second option. I am IAM user. Is it clear?
Does it mean that now you created one user called John, right? So he
John,
has to
yes.
log in. I am user.
Yes. John wants to choose the second option. He should not choose the first option. So if you're choosing first option also, it will not work because he's not admin. Okay.
But if he has his AWS ID, then he will land up to that console, right?
What you're telling?
If John had his personal AWS account, then if using root user, when he will log in, he'll log into his own AWS console.
Correct.
But
Yes.
if he is logging in via IAM user, then he will log into the console, which is used like created by me, where the root user is me and John is the IAM user over there.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Yes. So 1 minute, I will log in as a IAM user, sorry, root user, because I am account owner. So I will log in. Okay. So 1 minute, John, AWS console access. I want to create a IAM user, or else we'll go with auto-generated password, no issue. And yes. So next, yes. So what is the next permission here is, if suppose just assume you someone is having admin access already, so what you guys can do, you guys can choose a user so that whatever the user is having, the previous user, for example, I am going to create a John user. Okay, I can copy the permission from Alice to John. Okay, so which means whatever permission Alice is having, so same permission I can copy from Alice to John. That is also possible. So that is the main thing they are telling, copy permission. Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay, and but anyhow, we are not going to use copy permission. And the third one is the attaching the permission directly. Okay, I'm not going to I'm not going to attach the user to the group level. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply create a user with some permission. That's it. So that is called attach policy directly. Okay, so for example, I'm having around 1322 policy. Policy means permission. Okay, so normally AWS is providing 1322 permissions. Okay, that is a default permission. You can able to see in the type. What is the type?
AWS managed.
AWS managed means this all the permission that is created by AWS. Okay.
Okay.
So that is the main thing. For example, in the future, if you guys want to create a own permission, so what are the permission that is defined by AWS that is not enough for you, you can create a own policy. Is it clear?
When we are saying permission policies, does it mean they are resources, or it's a combination of multiple things which is being called as in one policy?
Correct. So normally, for example, you can search for EC2. EC2 is the Amazon EC2 mission. You can able to see EC2 related permission. You can able to see here. Okay. If suppose this permission is not enough for you, you can create a own permission. Okay.
So when you say permission, can you just give one example? What is that?
Will
Like what
I will
exactly?
show. I will show how to create a own policy. Okay.
No, I mean creating policy is fine, but the existing policies, what with the EC2 name, we are there are we have been listed out with multiple, right? So
Okay.
In this, can you just take few example and just tell that what exactly they do? EC2 is one machine, and on that machine, what we do is what is this?
Okay. Yes. So what is the main thing here is, for example, you can able to see these all are not EC2 related one. So it is starting from Amazon EC2 full access. So which means I'm giving entire admin access to EC2 mission. Okay. So for example, in my AWS account, I am having 10 EC2 mission means this user can perform whatever action he want, he can perform. Delete, edit, update, whatever he want, he can do. Okay. Or else if you guys want to provide only read only access. So which means if the permission is having this user, he can only view the missions. He can't able to edit, he can't able to delete. Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So just
Rajesh, I have a
assume.
doubt here.
Yes.
Like in this policy, if you take a real time you work in a company, so will have the same policy, or the company will already
See, that is
created a
based on,
policy?
that's why I'm telling, that is based on your company situation, right? So for example, just think about some situation like the user can create a mission, but the user should not delete the mission. So that time you can able to see it's not having any permission like that. So that time you need to create your own permission. The user can create a mission, but he should not delete. So like this, you can create a own policy.
Sir,
Yes.
what if root user already created the permission?
Okay.
So after I am logging with that access, he can't create the permission now, sir. Already root user already created permission
Okay.
policies.
Okay. For
So
John user.
yeah.
Okay.
So that time he can't able to create no, because already that permission is existed. It is there.
Okay. No, what you're telling,
What?
the root user is created the permission for John. So now John
Hmm.
what he need to do?
John cannot create a new permission or
No.
disable
See,
the
that is
permission.
a,
No.
see what is
Hmm.
the main thing here is, if I'm giving admin access to John, John can create a IAM users. John can create a multiple permission. Okay. Just think about if I'm creating a John user with Amazon EC2 read only access. So which means he can able to read the missions. He can't able to edit the permissions for John. Okay. Is it clear?
Okay. Yes,
So
sir.
what is the main thing here is IAM is a service where you guys can create a users permission, everything. But definitely we are not going to provide IAM permission to anyone. Admin only having IAM permissions. Is it clear?
Sir.
Yes. So that is the main thing. So for example, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to attach Amazon EC2 read only access. Okay, that's it. So which means what user can do using this permission?
Only able
Only
Only
to
they
read.
can see the
See the
machines
EC2
available.
only able to
instances.
access EC2 emissions.
They can't execute any actions.
Yes, only he can able to see what are the missions that is created by you that is present in your AWS account. Only he can able to see. He can't able to edit. He can't able to delete. That is an important thing. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I am just directly attaching the policy like Amazon EC2 read only access and just come down, just click next. Okay, so now what we have done, we have created the user with credentials, and the second step, we have attached the permission to the user. Okay, and that's it. So now you need to review your everything. Okay, so what is the username, the password type, right? And also you can able to see you only attached Amazon EC2 read only access, right? But what about this policy? What about this permission? This permission we didn't
Once the
attach it, right?
user logged in, they can change. You have given a check mark over there.
Yes. Okay, so which means each action is, it's a kind of permission. Okay, I have chosen like the user can able to reset the password. So which means I'm giving the permission to the user to reset the password. So that's why it is automatically attaching the new permission to the user. Is it clear? So if I'm not giving the reset permission to the user should always use the same password. He can't able to reset. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. So now what I will do, will create the user. Okay. So now you guys can able to see the user is successfully created. Okay, so what is the main thing here is you guys need to understand the username you can able to see, but the password it will show only one time. When you guys are creating the user, that time only it will show the password. AWS will not store the password inside the AWS account. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. In the security perspective, AWS definitely they will not store your IAM user credential inside a AWS account. Okay. So the first time only it will show you need to copy the password, you need to store it in somewhere, or else you need to share the credential to the particular user. That's it. Or else what is the main thing here is you can download as a CSV file. Okay, if you are clicking the download as a CSV file, it will download the username and password together as a Excel file. Is it clear?
Okay.
Yes.
But this is in the first time.
What is the
Okay.
another way? The same user getting the password again.
See, same user getting the same password means no issue. It's not going to be create any conflict.
Shall
Okay.
we reset from admin user?
What you're telling?
Suppose we have shared a credential to John, but
Okay.
John has not tried to IAM user. Not
Okay.
tried for after a few months they are asking again password. So that time we can able to reset from go to user.
No, that is not. That's why I'm telling. So it's a only one time only it will show the password. In the one time you can download as a CSV file. See, if you lose the password, again he's asking the password means you can't able to take a same password from AWS. So what you can do, you can choose some option like, so now only we have attached one permission, right? Reset permission. So you can attach the permission to the user so that the user can able to reset the password. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
So
no doubt, for as let me take an example. What he said that since we thought that John would be onboarded, so we created the password, and in case didn't join, later we deleted it, and assuming that if we delete the username John, right? If somebody
okay.
else comes with the same name, can I onboard with the same name, or if two people with the John name present, the username has to be unique on this console by the root user who will create
See,
it?
definitely the username should be unique only. So how you can create a same user two times?
No,
Okay, so these are all the basic that is restricted by AWS.
okay,
Okay, the
and if
password might be changed. The username, it should be unique.
we delete the same name and recreate it, at that time it's a new password generation, right?
Yes, correct. That time also you can delete the user. You can create with the same user. You can give your own password. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So now you can able to see we are having a username and password. Just will open the incognito. Okay, just assume I am the John. I am going to log into the AWS account. Just click the AWS console. I will go to the AWS console. So you can able to see already we are having a root user and IAM user. Okay. So which option I need to choose? Root user or IAM user?
IAM user.
IAM.
IAM user.
If I try with the root user, will it work with John credential?
No.
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 No. Yes. So now I'm going to choose IAM user, but it is asking the account ID. Okay. So what it is asking?
Account ID.
Account ID. Because see, only having a credential, you cannot log into the right account. That is an important thing. You need to log in with the correct account. So how the AWS is finding the correct account means that is based on your account ID. Okay. So that is an important thing. But sharing an account ID to someone, is it good practice?
No.
No, right? So that is because account ID, it's a important thing that is look like a credential. You should not share your account ID, username, password, and everything. Okay, so that's why AWS is providing one more option that is called account allies. Okay, so you can hide your account ID using the name. Okay, so for example, assume my company is hcl.com. So I can create one allies for my account ID like hcl.com AWS account. So like this, I can create allies. Okay, so I will show that option so you guys can understood. 1 minute. So I will download as a CSV file. Okay, because next time it will not show. Okay, so what I'm going to do, go to the IAM dashboard. Okay, So the right hand side, you can able to see AWS account settings. So here it will show your account ID. Okay, but sharing the account ID to someone, that is not good practice. You can able to see I created one alias for my account ID. Okay, so I can give this account alias so that the IAM user can able to log into my account instead of sharing this account ID. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so for example, again, I will recreate 1 minute. I will delete this one. Okay, so the first time it will show create option. Just click create. Give your, see, normally you can provide your organization name, right? So for example, HCL AWS account. Okay, so whatever name you want, you can provide, right? So for example, I'm going to give my own name. That's it. So just click create alias. That's it. So now you don't want to share your account ID. So instead of sharing this account ID, you can share the account alias to the IAM user. Okay. So now I am sharing this account alias to the IAM user. That's it. Just click next. Okay. So now as usual, the user need to enter the username and password. So the username is John and the password. 1 minute. I downloaded the password file.
CSV file.
So it's a auto-generated password, right? So that's why I downloaded. Downloads. We'll open this file. Okay. So you can able to see the username it is showing and the password is showing. So we'll copy the password. We'll see the password. Okay. Now you just click sign in. Okay. So now what it is asking?
Old password.
Change password.
Change the
Reset
Create new password.
Reset password. Okay. So because always the John can use the same password for long term. So to avoid this security issues, I'm going to reset my John password. John is going to be reset the password. So I'm going to give the John new password. That's it. So now we'll change the password. So I have successfully logged into my AWS account. Okay. So is it possible to see any EC2 missions, or is it possible to see edit or delete what action I can able to perform as a
Only
John
view
user?
the EC2
Uh,
machines.
Yes, that is an important thing, right? So for example, if you can able to see, I can able to see the EC2 mission in the particular, see, it is not for a particular region. The user can able to see all the region resources, but with the restricted action. That is the important thing. But you can able to see I'm not getting any error here. But if I move to some other services like S3 bucket, so I'm moving to some other option. So I'm going to get some error. Okay, wait for some time. So for example, table buckets or something will go. See, if you are choosing any of the option, you are going to get error. Okay, so see what is the error I'm getting? You don't have a permission to list the bucket. So in something I am having some bucket, okay, but the John user is not having the access to see that bucket. Is it clear?
Only he is having EC2 permissions.
Correct, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, see, AWS is providing 1,000+ services, whatever. He can only access EC2 mission, viewer access. He can't do anything in your AWS account until you are giving the access. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so this is how you guys can create a users and you can provide the access. Up to this clear?
Okay.
Okay. Yes, and the next option is I'm going to show the admin, sorry, the group level access, right? So in the the left hand side, you can able to see the groups, right? User group. Go to the groups. 1 minute. I will delete the groups. We'll create a new group. Okay. So what I will do, I will go to the users. First, I will remove the access from the John user. We'll go inside a John user. In the permission tab, you can able to see what are the permission the John user is having. What permission the John user is having?
Two permissions here. EC2
Read
read
and
only.
change
I
password.
am change, right? So how the permission is attached?
While creating a
While
user.
attaching policy.
Yes. So see, what is the method here it is showing? Attach it via
Directly.
directly, because while creating the user itself, we have directly attached the permission. So now what I will do, I will choose this permissions. Okay. I am going to remove this permission. So now what will happen is the user can able to access your EC2 mission settings.
No.
No. Yes. So that is an important thing. Okay. So that now the user is an empty user. He can't do anything in your AWS account. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, we'll go to the user group. We'll create a group. So this group I'm going to call it as a EC2 reader group. That's it. So now I'm going see while creating the group itself, you can add the members. That is your wish. Okay. So now I'm going to create a empty group. So in the group, I'm going to attach the permission. Which permission I need to attach?
EC2.
EC2 read.
Easy to
Yes.
read only.
EC2 read only permission. We'll attach this permission and click create user group. Okay. So now the user group is created. It is having some permission. Okay. How many users that is belongs to the user group?
Nil.
Zero.
0. So now what I will do, we'll go to the group. I'm going to add some members. For example, just click add user. I'm going to add John user. Click add users. So now the John user is belongs to which group?
Easy to read
EC2
only.
Read only.
Reader group. So now the user should get the permission, right? So you go to the users, go inside the John user, verify the permissions. The user is automatically getting the Amazon EC2 read only access permission. Attach it via what it is showing?
EC2 read.
Yes. So attach it
Group.
via the group. Okay. So now you guys tell, if I'm removing the user from the group, what will happen?
He is
User
not
will
able
lose
to
the
access EC2 Google.
Yes, the user is going to be lose the permission. Is it clear?
Yep.
Yes. So that is an important thing of group. So now see, the group is a major role in the AWS account, and it's very useful, right? So you can able to see, go to the groups, you can find out the how many users you are having, and you can able to see what are the users having the admin access. Everything you can able to see in the group level. Okay. So that is an important thing of group. Is it clear now?
Yeah.
Rajesh, can you go to users once? Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. First, it will show the names of the users. Okay.
Okay.
So earlier you showed some the read-only group, the user base. So once we click this user, we will get to know that, right? Like that, which
Yes, correct.
group they belong.
Yes. See, guys, it's a very, very simple UI. Okay, it's a AWS is providing a very basic manner of UI. Okay, so you can able to find everything. It's a very easy method. So you need to create a user, mean click create user. So everything, it's a good UI presentation. You can able to create a users. And also, if you guys are struggle with any of the method, AWS is providing the documentation. Okay, just simply go to the browser, how to create a IAM user. AWS definitely provide one proper documentation. So that is the good advantage of AWS. They will provide everything with clean documentation. Is it clear?
Rajesh, I have doubt.
Yes.
For this is for root user or else John user. This account, no open account belongs to.
That is my what? See, you can able to see here the username. The username is, so it is showing whatever name I gave, right? So this is my root account. So here itself you can find out. This is my admin credential account.
For root account only able to do create groups, deletes, policies.
Not like that. See, you can create a John user. You can provide
No. I
IAM
am saying,
permission.
and I got it. If you are providing admin access, they will do.
Not only the admin access, you can provide specifically IAM permissions, right? So for example, go to the policy. Okay, in the permission list, just search for IAM. You can able to see IAM related permission. Okay, so if any of the user is having an admin, if any of the user is having IAM full access, the user can able to create a group, create a permission, create a users, creating the users with permission, everything he can able to do. He don't want to having admin access. He can have only the IAM service access.
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yeah, fine.
Yes, that is the important thing. Okay, guys. And what is the next thing I need to? So up to this, any doubts? Creating the users, permissions, and groups. Any doubts?
No.
Okay. So at last, I will show how to create your own policy. Okay. So for example, so what I have explained the previous situation here is go to the EC2, just search the EC2 permissions. So you can able to see I'm having some EC2 permissions, EC2 full access, read only access. Am I having any create access without any delete? So for example, what I'm telling, the user can able to create a EC2 mission, but he should not delete the mission. So is there any permission related to EC2 here?
No.
No.
No. So in that scenario, you guys can create your own permission. Okay. So just go to the policy where you can find all the permission list out here. Just click create policy. You can create your own policy. Okay. There is a two option to create a policy. Visual method, JSON method. But JSON method means you guys definitely should understand the exact JSON and you should not make any syntax error. So you need to be very careful. Okay, but we are not going to use a JSON method. AWS is providing a very simple method that is visual. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a permission. I'm going to create a permission for which service?
EC2.
EC2.
EC2
Yes,
delete.
yes. So I'm going to create a permission for EC2 only create option, read option, but he should not delete. Is it clear?
Okay.
Yes. So in the effect, I'm going to allow, I'm going to choose allow. I'm going to allow the permission, right? So I'm going to choose allow. So now in the action, I'm not going to choose all the action. For example, I'm going to choose in the list. He can able to list everything. So I will choose all the permission and he can able to read everything. So I will give a read permissions, entire read permission. And in the right access, you need to be very careful. So just search for any delete. Is there any delete access? He can able to create. Yes.
Yeah.
So here, yes, we
Yeah,
have
it
n
is.
number of delete related things. See, just search for delete instance, right? 1 minute. We'll search delete instance. Yes. So you can able to see delete instance connection endpoint, delete internet. So not this one. So we need to search for delete access. So it is having n number of permissions. 1 minute, we'll check here. So that's it. So it's going other permissions. 1 minute. These all are network related one. This is also not there. See, main thing is write only, but in the write it is having 442 permissions. Okay. So for example, what you guys can do, just search for create. Okay. So you need to choose all the create option without delete. Okay. So which means he can able to create everything for your EC2 mission, but he can't able to delete. Okay. So how many option here it is showing? One or two option it is showing. Okay. So just try to explore on the option. See, don't want the logs option, don't want the networking option. Okay. Subnet option. So we are going to learn all the services. Okay. So once you guys learn all the services, you guys definitely should know what is the main option you guys need to choose. Okay, so that is an important thing. So what are the create option is there for your EC2? Now you just choose default options. Once you have chosen, so the user is having the only create access. That's it. Is it clear? Okay, the user can able to list, read, but he should not delete the permissions. He should not delete the missions. That is an important thing. So what I am preferring, choose all the create options, but don't choose any edit and update and delete. These three things you should not delete. You should not choose. Okay. Up to this clear?
Yes.
Rajesh, sorry, I might have
Yes.
missed, but here as part of the list, all 186 of 186 is selected. As part of the read, also 40 of 40 is selected. Where we have selected the option of delete. delete is not
We have not selected.
supposed to be performed. That am I making sense? Am I audible?
Yeah.
I think, Masa, what you are saying, like we have selected read and list everything, but in right way we have selected delete, right? That's what you are saying.
No,
Yeah,
it's just
matlab,
except delete, we need to select all.
Yeah.
So user won't
Delete,
get a delete
modify.
option.
Yeah, except
So in
delete,
a right,
modify, we can.
you can see the right option, right? In there, you can choose except the delete, edit, update option. You can see all the other options.
that was not selected, right? Because there
No,
it was
that
clear.
yeah. If the user do not want the delete option, we no need to select the delete option. So only you will not got the access.
Because you do not
Right.
want to delete anything, that's why they are not selecting it.
If you were accessing delete access also, that IAM user can do any deletion.
Right.
Yeah.
Since
Guys, am I
the
audible?
user do not want that.
Yeah,
Raj.
audible.
Yeah.
Yes. So up to this clear?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what is the main task today here is you guys need to create a users with different permission and just try to log in with that user credential and verify if the credential is working, the permission is working or not. Okay.
Okay.
Is that
Fine.
clear, guys?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
clear.
so
Raj.
what is
Okay.
the main thing is I want to see the output in the each person. So everyone needs to submit your output. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm seeing the group only 2 to 3 members only continuously sharing the screenshot and everything. I don't know what about others. So please try to do the all the practicals in your local laptop. Is it clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, guys. So once you guys completed, we'll start the next service. Okay.
Oh, hi, Rajesh.
Hello.
Yes, Rajesh. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Yeah. So every day, if you are giving any task, can you, uh, like, with options, like what the task need to be done, or like kind of things, if you can share it, it will be
Yeah, yeah,
better.
yeah.
No, you are telling about the task description.
No, no,
No,
whatever the daily
in,
task, whatever you are asking to do, asking us to do,
Oh, okay,
like,
okay, okay.
yeah.
like today, what classes as what topics are covered and what's
Okay,
task
okay,
as
understood. The
like that.
class status you are asking. Okay, no issue. I will share in the group. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you. We'll see you on tomorrow. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rajesh.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.